Hello and welcome to another episode of Dragon Ball Duo. My name is Austin. Today we will be beginning our discussion series on the different teams of each universe. We'll be going over the different fighters, gods, and themes of each universe in the order being which they were erased. So starting with Universe 9, all the way up until now we're at Universe 6 and 2 being erased, and then once Universe 11 and so forth are erased, we will get around to doing those discussions as well. In this first part, we will be going over the gods and the themes of Universe 9, and we'll get into the fighters in another episode, that being the Trio de Dangers and all the other dragons and stuff that Universe 9 has. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and we're going to start by talking about the Supreme Kai Ro. Ro is shown to be quite different than any of the other Supreme Kais because he seems to have a bit of malice intent. I wouldn't go all the way to say that he's evil like a Makaioshin would be, but he's definitely a lot more cynical and a bit deranged. He just makes a lot of strange facial expressions and maniacal laughs, and he does some sketchy tactics during the tournament by cheating and stuff. So he's not the best guy, and that's why everybody kind of hates him, and it's a good thing he got erased straight from the beginning. The first scummy thing we see Ro do is give drugs to his fighters during the expedition match. Now, he didn't get penalized for this, but you can definitely tell from right off the back that he wasn't trying to play by the rules, and he definitely tries to win by any means necessary and encourages his fighters to fight very brutally and nearly kill his opponents. Following the events of the expedition match leading up to the actual tournament, Sidra explains to Ro Quintella's plot to assassinate Frieza inside Universe 7 before the tournament has a chance to start. After their failed attempt to assassinate Frieza, Ro has a conversation with him over a telecommunication device and encourages him to come and join the Universe 9 team. Unfortunately for him, Frieza decided not to go over to their side, but you can definitely tell that he is not trying to play by the rules. He is not a cool dude. Throughout his short time in the tournament, he continued to shit-talk all of the other universes and the other fighters in those universes, making the other gods not very happy with him. This didn't sit well with Goku and the members of Universe 7, and they were swiftly eliminated. As the Grand Priest announced that Universe 9 would be destroyed, Ro screamed to Zeno asking for mercy. This mercy was not given, and Universe 9, along with Sidra and Ro, were quickly erased. The next individual we will discuss will be Sidra, the god of destruction of Universe 9. While Sidra is definitely more cool-headed and friendly than his Supreme Kai counterpart, I wouldn't say he's necessarily that much better. I mean, he did decide to team up with Quintella and try to take down Universe 7 behind the scenes with the whole Frieza situation. But, I don't know, take it or leave it. I don't really like the guy. I think that's a little scummy. I don't like Quintella either. But he's definitely not as annoying and just horrible to just watch. Like, I just hate Ro. He is a scumbag. Sidra's name is derived from the word Sidra in Spanish, which means cider, going along with the alcohol puns the other gods of destruction have. His design seems to be based off that of a Viking and a dwarf, is what I get from it. If you ever watch Lord of the Rings, he looks a lot like the dwarf dude from that movie. Or should I say, book series. In the Dragon Ball Super manga, we see Sidra fight Beerus, Belmont, and Gine. During this fight, he states that he is the fastest at creating shields, so, congrats, bro. You make them shields faster than all of them other motherfuckers. While scouting out for fighters before the tournament, he destroys an entire city because it was in chaos and the mortals were very savage. So that was another interesting thing. During the actual tournament, he did not say much and stayed silent for most of the tournament, and only said a couple things right before he was destroyed. That's about it for Sidra, so now we're going to move on and talk about his companion and angel. The angel of Universe 9's name is Mojito. Mojito is definitely the quiet type, and he doesn't say anything throughout the whole tournament until the very end, after his universe was erased. And at that point, he had a really weird smile on his face, as if he was happy that his universe was gone. Though having to put up with the Supreme Kai, like Ro, I would probably be relieved as well. Is this a hint towards possible evil angels in the future? I don't know. That's all speculation, but that would definitely be an interesting idea and an interesting plot to take the story. Other than that, there's not really much known about Mojito. He's described as being the intelligent type, but you could assume most of the angels are the intelligent type, given they're the most powerful beings in all of the multiverse. But yeah, that's about it for Mojito. I think he has a pretty cool design, so I'd put him up there as one of my favorite angels. And now we are going to be discussing the themes of Universe 9 and the various fighters and what they represent. We're not going to go into the actual fighters' descriptions and abilities. We're going to get into that in the next video. But right now we're going to discuss what all of the fighters in Universe 9 represent, because there's an aesthetic difference between each of the universes and the fighters that they have. And Toriyama wrote that in as each universe basically has its own personality. Universe 2 is love. Universe 10 is a macho, buff dudes, so on and so forth. So they all have their differences, and for Universe 9, it's a very dark and gothic theme, and I really like it. Most of the Universe 9 characters are pretty dumb looking and forgettable, but I definitely think it's interesting that this universe is dark, rustic, almost mythological in a sense, because it does have that metal dragon dude and a few others that give off this malevolent vibe, showing the innate chaos going on in Universe 9 and the reason why it's described to have the lowest mortal level out of all of the other universes. The fighters of Universe 9 seem to be almost medieval, and it gives off a vibe like Universe 9 is stuck in the past and unable to progress past those points that we in human history have also had to pass, the Dark Ages. It seems like the entire universe is stuck in the Dark Ages, and it's chaotic in nature, and it's just a dangerous and horrible place, and that's why their mortal level is so low. And that's why Ro acts the way it is. Universe 9 basically represents like a failed universe, like one that can't keep up with the others. It is in fact part of the reason why Zeno wants to erase the universes to begin with, because there are parts of the other universes, like Universe 9, that are unable to progress, unable to keep up with the right values and all that kind of stuff. And that's just the way I see it. If you understand what I mean, leave it down in the comments, and I would like to hear your thoughts as well, because I just found that to be very interesting. Before we end this part, I want to add on one more thing, and that's that Universe 9, many of their fighters seem to be based off of animals, and that could also go along with the whole being stuck in the past, unable to evolve, that most of the fighters in Universe 9 are still more animalistic than the other creatures in the other universes, like Universe 7, that are more advanced and more humanoid. Which, I don't know, that may just be a headcanon and a little bit of a stretch, but if you agree with me, let me know. And, man, it was fun making this video. Like, thank you guys for watching. Like, I know probably only a few of you will, and that's cool. I don't really care about subscribers and all that kind of stuff. I just like making videos because it's fun. It's part of the reason why I was lazy and stopped uploading for so long. But now I'm getting back into the swing of it, and I've got all these new graphics and stuff that I'm working on. As you can see, this episode is a lot better looking aesthetically than my last few, and that's just because this is stuff I've been working on for a while. I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna keep uploading, not weekly, probably more than weekly. Probably expect like 2 videos a week minimum. That's probably what I'm gonna keep pushing out, and keep tabs on this series. It's gonna be cool. I'm excited to go through all the different universes, because I found a lot more out in this one than I was expecting to. So hopefully with the other universes we will discover a little bit more together. So feel free to subscribe if you want to follow along, keep up with me, and yeah, just keep on loving Dragon Ball, guys. That's what it's about. Like, just keep the fandom just not so toxic, just be out a positive energy out there and be good for the community. Let's chat down below. That's the main reason why I do these videos. I just like the comments, really. I like having people discuss what they think based on my ideas. And yeah, I'm just having a great time, So yeah, if anyone else wants to make a video too, like other YouTubers that are watching this, they down to do a collab, hit me up. Your boy's free. I don't have a lot to do, and I'd be totally down to do that. Thank you guys for watching. I'm happy. I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy to have people like Dr. Blick and others that are cheering me on as well, and try to push forward through this slump that I'm having, because obviously my views aren't going to be as high as they used to be. I took a really long break on the channel, and so I need to pick up that YouTube momentum again. That'll be alright. I really don't care that much about it, because I don't know, I don't really care how many people watch my videos. That's just something I'm going to have to get over, is this little lump that I'm in. Also, I would like to add that I don't have ads on any of my videos anymore. Demonetization for my channel has been completely shut down for literally no reason. I got no copyright strikes or anything, and I have over 10,000 views on this channel, obviously. So I don't understand why my ads have been taken off. There's no way to really like get a hold of YouTube. Like, I've tried to do the appeal thing, it didn't really work. If anyone knows what I should do when it pertains to that, just let me know. That'd be really cool. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.